We should go over the difference between covered calls and cash secured puts. But first, help your friend out by liking this video and watching as much of this as you can. So basically with selling options, there are really two main functions that you can do, and that's a covered call or a cash secured put. So if you are in cash, meaning you are brand new, you funded an account, you're ready to trade, you're going to start with cash secured puts. Now, cash secured puts is the act of taking the cash in your account, entering it into a contract, and agreeing to buy 100 shares of a stock at a lower price than it currently is today. Now, that can have a 1 week expiration date, a month expiration date, a quarter, a year. You get to choose the length of the expiration. But the whole concept is you're agreeing to buy stock at a cheaper price, and just for agreeing to potentially do so, you get paid an instant cash payment called a premium. Now, once you enter into that cash secure put, two things can happen. The stock stays above the price you agreed to buy, or it goes below the price you agreed to buy. If it stays above the price that you agreed to buy the shares, at the end of the contract, you simply get your cash back and you keep the premium you received. If it goes below the price that you agreed to buy, it's very likely that your cash is going to get converted to 100 shares of that stock, and then you're going to also keep the premium you made on that stock, and you now own 100 shares. So it's during that ownership that you would then pivot to covered calls, because covered calls, the prerequisite is that you must own 100 shares. Now that you own 100 shares, you're agreeing to sell the shares that you own at a higher price. Just for making that agreement, yes, you guessed it once again, you get an instant cash payment called a premium. And those premiums can be 1 week, 1 month, 1 quarter, 1 year. The length of those contracts are all up to you. And with covered calls, you are going to keep doing that until your shares are sold, and then you get back to cash. So obviously, if you agree to sell at a certain point and price gets above that, it's likely going to sell. If it stays below your agreed upon price, you're likely not going to sell. You can do this every week, collect cash flow until it actually sells. Then you would find yourself back in cash, and you'd start with puts again. So the biggest differences between the two are they intermingle. They get along, but one is cash dominant, one is when you have shares, and they're moving in different directions. So the concept and how they work is similar, and in your mindset is similar, but they are just doing two different things. If you need some help, check out the link in my bio. I'd be happy to help you get the hang of this, start to learn this strategy.